I got one for you that this may just end up with the whole dog ear silence thing because I had no
Last time we tried stumping with
idea. I know. But
Is it in English?
Yeah, it's in English.
Okay.
But this is a tough one. And I had to look it up and do a Frank's note.
He's got
for me, I do.
He went to Alissapedia.
It's
I had to back this up because I had no idea what this person was talking about.
And he photocopied a paperclip. That's what's awesome.
By the way, if you want to get in on the mailbag, you can get in on it very simply. We have a ton of ways to get a hold of us. The simplest thing to do is go to keepingitread.com, and on the top right corner or on the right side of the page, you'll see all of our social media outlets. Just click on the one that you think you like and give us a question, or call us at 562-888-BEACH and leave us a voicemail. But we love to have these questions, and we try
Except
to
for this one.
Yeah, this one's tough. Okay, Sylvan. Sylvan wants to know, I am buying a short sale, important, in Long Beach, and I am being asked to sign, here it goes, an arm's length affidavit. What and why is an arm's length affidavit? Anybody?
I'm out of here.
That's a lender. Is that a lender thing?
That's a both thing.
That's kind of a both thing.
Yeah,
it's like you can't bail out a relative, right?
Right. So what you'll see a lot happen is, say mom is short selling on her home, and look, daughter is going to purchase it. It's
for less than what mom owes.
For less than what mom owes. You'll see this a lot happening.
Arm's length. Essentially, it's almost what it sounds like. Is it? They have to be outside of arm's length, which means they're not related. You're not bailing out somebody you don't know.
You're hugging because you're family. Arm's length because you don't know.
Okay,
keep them
arm's
away.
length because you don't know. So you have to. So you can't buy a short sale from
no
somebody
hug for
you know.
you because we're not family.
And I think that's because you want to avoid the appearance of an impropriety?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. The bank's going to come in and thinking, wait a minute.
It's not really an appearance. It is an impropriety.
I've actually had foreclosures where I've seen a chain of title and everyone's last name is the same and it's passed to like 5 different family members. But eventually they catch up to you no matter.
And here's the thing. It's not necessarily the lender that's going to have the issue. It's the bank that owns that property that's going to come in with a hammer and say, no, this is not going to happen.
Well, I went and got Chase Bank's copy of their arm's length transaction just in case everybody got stumped and I could at least read what it meant. But they have 10 different rules regarding arm's length. But basically it's what you said. The first 2, the sale of the property is an arm's length transaction between parties who are unrelated and unaffiliated by family, marriage, or commercial enterprise. And there are no agreements, understandings, or contracts related to the current sale or subsequent sale of the property that have not been disclosed to the lender. So it's a CYA thing that has to do with trying to get over on the banks with a family or a friend and short sale your home and then get it back.
I'm going to let it go to foreclosure so that my brother can buy it for what it's really worth.
And then I'll never have to move.
And then I'm going to buy his old home.
Why do you think these became necessary? Because I mean, you guys, have they been around for a while? First of all,
I can name a family that I know.
Yeah, it's always been around. It's just never been an issue.
Yeah,
but now, obviously, they're becoming more prevalent.
Yes.
Yeah.
And is it because people just in the beginning when the banks didn't understand the short sale, they just scammed them?
That did it.
No, it wasn't even.
Allegedly,
it wasn't
a family who might have done it.
Yeah, it wasn't even really a scam. I mean, when you, it's not really even a scam. It's not something you would think that you're trying to do something bad. I mean, if there's a hardship and somebody can't afford the home, but they don't want to move, and a family member says, "Well, let me come in and try to help
I'll just buy it, and you can stay there and rent back to me, or who knows what."
Yeah. I mean, I see it a lot, and the intentions are never deviant. They're never malicious intent. Yeah. It's just I don't want to move.
Not according to Alissa. There's a family out there that's malicious.
It's not malicious. They just.
All right. Well, hey.
Yeah, the banks are really getting tight on all of this stuff, though. They're even you as a regular buyer have to sign an affidavit that says that you don't work for that bank, you don't know anybody who works for that bank, you don't have anybody related that works for that bank, and they're getting.
That's like the whole
I
buy
have a
and
VP
bail
at
thing.
Chase that she's not going.
The whole
to
buy and bail guidelines when those came out in 2008, there was a lot of that going on.
Yep.
See, these are the things. I mean, when I look at these questions, obviously I have to pick, 5 or 6 or 4 that we can get onto each show. But sometimes I'm just stumped as to whether or not to answer them. But when it comes to something I have no knowledge about, I think it's probably a good it's a good indicator that it should be on the show because we need to educate. That's what we do here. We educate and empower the consumer.
Somebody knows something on this show about any of those questions, so throw them at us.
It's funny, huh? Carla wants to know. Oh, I love this one. And this is for you two. Good radio. I'm pointing to
All right,
Scott
so I got to pay
Alissa.
attention.
That's
all right,
great.
All right.